Here we have a geometry question. Okay, let's go to the question. There is a triangle given. In triangle ABC above, if AB equals to AD equals to DC, what is the value of X? Okay, in the triangle given over there, so we have to find the value of X. And also the question says the length of AB, the length of AD, and the length of DC. So these three sides are equal in length. Already we know that in a triangle, the angle measures which are opposite to the sides of equal length must be equal in measure. So the angle measure over here, the angle measure over here are opposite to the sides of equal length. So the angle measure over here and the angle measure over here must be equal. Already we know the measure of angle over here, that is 18 degree. Then what is the measure of angle over here? This one also must be 18 degree. Okay, I assume the measure of angle over here is y degree. Okay, now, so already we know that this is 18 degree and this is 18, this is y. So these are the three angles, three interior angles of a triangle. So according to angle sum property of triangle, three interior angles of any triangle will add up to 180 degree. That is, if I add y 18 and 18, the three interior angles of the triangle ADC, it must be equal to 180. Okay, now let's solve for y in this one. So first let's combine this 18 and 18. I'm getting 36 equals to 180. To solve for y, I have to subtract 36 from both sides. When I subtract 36 from both sides, the positive 36, negative 36 will cancel out. And when I subtract 36 from 180, I'm getting 144. So now I got the value of y. That means the third angle of the triangle ADC, that is 144 degree. Okay, already we know that, so here we have a straight angle. So because this is the angle measure on the line segment BC, and the measure of a straight angle is always 180 degree. That means the angle measure on the straight line always measure 180 degree. So in this straight angle, this particular part is 144 degree. Then what is the measure of this angle? So to know the measure of this angle, we have to subtract this 144 from 180. If I subtract this 144 from 180, I am getting 36 degree. So now if I combine 36 and 144, I'm getting 180, which is the measure of a straight angle. That is the angle on the straight line. Okay, anyways, I got the measure of the angle over here, 36 degree. And the angle measure over here and here are equal to the, are opposite to the equal sides. So the angle measure over here, the angle measure over here must be equal because they are opposite to the sides of the triangle, which are equal in lengths. AD and AB. Since this angle measure is 36 degree and this angle measure also must be 36 degree. Now in triangle ABD, x degree, 36 degree, 36 degree. So these are the three interior angles of the triangle ABD. So they must add up to 180 degree. That is, when I add x, 36 and 36, it must be equals to 180. Okay, now let's solve for x in this equation. When I combine this 36 and 36, I'm getting 72 equals to 180. So now let's subtract 72 from both sides. So positive 72 and negative 72 will cancel out. X equals to, when I subtract 72 from 180 over here, I'm getting 108. So the value of x is 108. So the correct answer choice for this question is option D.